right, we're back. We're back. We're back, baby. And we still don't smoke crack. I'm back, but I don't smoke crack. Because crack is whack. I stick with the babies that got the back. Never talking smack, just react. Coming outside, eating a Big Mac. Give me some slack. Because you know I like Manny Pack. Eow. Alright, sorry. What up, Joaquin? What up? Let's talk about this aftermath. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to set a poll on my page. I obviously don't get that many views, but let's set this poll. Let's see what the majority of you punk mother lovers think. Who won this bitch-ass fight? All right. Pop-up chat participants. How do I set a poll here? Oh, here we go. Start a poll. Okay, here we go. Create a poll. How the fuck? Oh, here it goes. Okay. Who really won the rematch between Fury versus Usyk? All right, so first one is Fury won. Scorecards were whack. Second one is Usyk got it for sure. Judges on point. Usyk did win. Judges were on point. Or the third one, draw. Super close. All right. Boom. There's the poll. And could I pin it? I think it's pinned. All right. So peep the poll, y'all. Peep the poll. Enter the poll, please. You smoke crack, don't you? Used to. Nah, what's up, Mike? What up, Anthony? Usyk is just the best. Even AI had. Look, here's something I noticed about this fight. And I fall into this category. And anybody in this fight who had an affinity towards a specific fighter, meaning if you just liked a little fighter more than the other, or if you were fit, they all picked that one, which is normal, which tells me, even some people had him winning by 8-4, and which tells me that the fight was pretty much a draw because it's cut down the middle. It was based on who you wanted to win. I don't know one person who picked Usyk and was like, nah, I Fury won. Or who picked Fury was like, I thought Fury won. But I could have gone a draw. There was one round, I was watching it with most of you guys, that I don't know how I missed scoring it. And if I missed scoring that right, I missed scoring the round, but I put it for Fury because I remember I remember the rounds that Usyk won. So I have Fury 7-5, but if that round that I missed goes to Usyk, then it's a draw. So mine's either a draw or Usyk wins. Definitely no 8-4 shit. Like my man Freddie here. My man Freddie had that shit 7-5 for Usyk. But Freddie doesn't like Fury. And he won't admit that. He'll argue with me. Luckily, he can't hear because it's all texting. But he definitely doesn't like Usyk. And I think that played a part in all of our heads. All of us. Even subconsciously. Because Fred, I told Tia what you said. And I was like, yeah, and Fred's unbiased. So, I take his... Tia goes, didn't he say he didn't like Usyk? And I was like, Fury? I'm like, oh, yeah, that's right. Fred doesn't like Fury because of all the bullshit fights he's been taking. After Wilder, all the easy fights and the fucking Ngannou's and all that shit. So, anyway. So you think the judges wanted Usyk? No, I don't think the judges wanted anything. I think that's what they saw for whatever reason. Marco was watching the rerun of the first fight. I think Fury won this fight more convincingly than the first fight. Because the first fight, he got dropped and he was getting hit way cleaner. If you look at, I didn't see the press conferences, but matter of fact, let's do this right now. I saw the press conference briefly, and Usyk's face looks way more knotted up. Oh, Tyson has a big eye jamming too, though. Let's see. I'm going to take a still, and I'm going to compare the shit. All right. So there's Fury. with just an eye jammy. All right, I'm going to take a still. One eye jammy for Fury. Now let's get Usyk on here. Where is he? Oh, this is just Fury's press conference. I want to see what Fury said, but now I want to see. Hold on, give me a second, people. Where's Usyk? Where the fuck is it? Usyk press conference. Here we go. There it is. All right, let's go to Usyk now. All right. Oh shit. Okay. He appears afterwards. He looked more knotted up, but here he didn't look that knotted up. I'm trying to get a good picture of him because he had knots on both of his sides of his mug. Let's see this one. That's not good. There we go. All right, so I'll do this one. All right, so after I looked at both of them, it's kind of even. Fury has a bigger noticeable mouse here, just on one side, whereas Usyk, both of his shits are lumped up, but it's a little less spread. But okay, let's go down here. Usyk unanimous decision. Should have bet. Well, you know. Hi. Hey, what's up? Yeah, I mean, you don't like Fury. That's why I was confusing. That's exactly what I meant. Usyk, easy work. See? People who liked Usyk and people who like Fury. Usyk won, but judging was still a little off. Well, look, the judging was off no matter what. Even if you're a huge Usyk fan, most people like Eon and were like, nah, Usyk won, but not by that large of a margin. Boxing, not as interesting. Fury never won that fight, no chance. Okay. Usyk won with ease. If you don't, if it don't matter, Fury lost. Well, it does matter. Court of public opinion means a lot. Marco told you Marco Usyk kicked. He didn't kick his ass. I had Tyson winning the fight 7-5. This was definitely, 600. Let me ask you a question, Vlogs. Do you think Fury won the fight, though? A lot of close rounds, if we're being... Yeah, a lot. AI didn't care. AI is out of control. Huge Usyk fan. I scored a draw. Well, that's rare. That's rare. I scored a draw, too, or Fury by 1 round. Decent fight, not much drama. Nah, because Fury kept his hand pasted here. And Fury fought him big. And Fury did it for only maybe 4 rounds of the fight. He did it where he fought him big. He took 3 rounds or 4 rounds in between, in the middle of the fight off, where he was just running. Again, going on the back foot, getting hit, not throwing punches. I left you a thing there, too. You're welcome. Marco got to go back and watch it. I think he won. He lost fair and square. I don't think he won. Okay, well, you're the only... Well, who are you going for, though? Fury has spent time now back and forth. He's going to crack up. Fury absolutely did not win this fight. First fight was much closer. I didn't see it that way. Anyone who thought it was a robbery or a draw, you need to get your eyes checked. Damn. Marco, did you watch the fight or watch the highlights? Nah, I went live. I was watching the fight live. I was rooting for Fury. Let's see what the poll says. Okay, well, so far, only 25 votes. And, yep, the overwhelming majority of you do believe Usyk won. So maybe I'm all crack. But I had people in my chat. Half the people in my chat agree with me. I'd say 4 Fury rounds, 5 Usyk rounds, 3 to 4 swing. Okay. Yeah, like there was a couple rounds that were swing. There was a few swing rounds. It was close. Fury should have never went south. Yeah, I was saying that during the live. I'm like, don't. Fury had good moments. He sure did. He never hurt him like he did in the first fight, though. Fury hurt Usyk in the first fight. And I love how Daniel Dubois jumped in. Like, I won my robbery. Your robbery? You mean when you quit? When Usyk beat you into quitting? And he even beat you that bad? You mean that robbery? Oh, because you hit him with 1 shot, which wasn't low, I agree. And he looked like he was out. That's the robbery? You were getting your ass whooped before that and after that. All that gives you for sure is a knockdown. not a knockout. Big difference. I thought 3 rounds were close, but I think Usyk won the majority of them. Okay. This wasn't close. Damn. Most of my people in my chat, Tia, think it wasn't close. Okay. Well, maybe it was my bias, but I had a bunch of people who were agreeing with me. What I need to do now is when I've been, because after I got off, I had dinner, did some family time, some movie stuff. So I haven't really gone on social media yet. But I want to see what the current and ex-fighters and experts whose opinions I respect, what people think. Is that the narrative now throughout the internet that Usyk definitely just beat him? Or is the narrative it's close? Fury will kick AJ's ass. Well, AJ's done. Usyk won the fight, no problem. Fury definitely fought well, but so did Usyk. I'm going to have to watch it again. Okay, so you don't have a winner. Fury should. I kept hitting the body man. Fury leaned on him and was roughing him up this fight for the first time. He didn't do that at all in the first fight, and that was helping. I had Fury 7-5 teach or a draw because there was 1 round I had unaccounted for or a draw. But there were swing rounds. So it could have gone either way. But I had Fury winning. Again, just like the first fight, I had Fury winning or a draw. But the first fight, I didn't mind Usyk winning that one. I guess this one, just because he hurt him so bad. Fury got gassed after 6. It looked that way, but then he came back and he was throwing. But yeah, he looked tired. You had a draw. Okay. He support Israel, so everyone that do garbage may wear the defense. You see them get back. I know, man. Fury was trying to do that shoulder roll, and it was not. No. Another thing Fury did wrong. You heard Sugar Hill say it in the corner. Stop going back. Fury was going back, and here's why this was a problem. Because Usyk is 60 pounds lighter, 6 inches shorter. He's a blown up cruiserweight. He has the speed advantage in his punches, but more importantly in his feet. So he's going back. Usyk's faster. Usyk pulls the trigger faster going forward, gets to Fury, and as Fury's leaning back, when you're leaning back, if he would have ducked down, if he would have ducked forward, he would have either bumped into Usyk and would have knocked him back because he's bigger, or worst scenario, Usyk hits the top of his head, which doesn't really do anything. That going back, which he didn't do as much as he did the first fight, but he did that for maybe half the fight, maybe 5 rounds. Those are all the rounds he lost too. Salute to you and the fam. You were not wrong. Usyk beat his butt. Fury had moments. Okay. Well, most people are saying that. Most people are saying what you're saying right now. I'm going to go down low. Marco Tyson legacy took a hit today. That's a fact. I agree with that because even if you give it to him, it was close. He did not show any kind of dominance. What up, though? I had Fury winning 7-5, but I saw a draw would be okay as well, just so you know. Fury landed some master body shots. I'm surprised Usyk took them so well. One looked like it hurt him, knocked him back a couple steps. Whoever used Floyd Mayweather style, you see them get bashed. And okay. Dirty game, Tyson Fury won. That's what I thought too, Superman. I think you're the only one in here that thinks Tyson Fury won. Let me look at my poll. Where's my poll at? Oh, my poll's getting closer. Now it's only 62. That's still majority for Fury winning, though. Would this be like you fighting Tank, height, weight difference? Yeah, exactly. How do you have Fury winning? How? What do you mean, how? Yes, footwork very important. He was dancing. Yeah. But Fury was winning the psychological. And then when Usyk really started getting fucked up, if you remember, when Fury was still fresh, Usyk came at him and started trying to bang with him. And that was a mistake because Fury just started banging back and leaning on him. It was a problem. Skynet going to judge. Usyk has conquered the heavyweight division. He pretty much has. Who's left for him to fight? Maybe one of these up-and-coming new dudes like Bacoli or... Yeah, he pretty much has. Well, Wilder, but the Wilder's done. People don't like Fury. He did enough with those uppercuts. Were massive. He was missing a lot of them, let's be honest. But I thought he outboxed him. Okay, didn't see. I didn't see the fight, but I'm happy Usyk won. Okay. Santos, what up? Markeo was good in the hood. Great fight. Usyk's value wasn't there, and percentages don't lie. Usyk value wasn't there, and percentages. So what are you saying? You're saying that he lost? You thought Usyk lost? You thought Usyk won? I don't know what you're saying. Yeah, man. Or a draw. I'm okay with a draw. Usyk is top 10 all time. Okay. Pump the brakes on this all-time shit while guys are still active. Pump them. What happens if he fights Dubois and gets slept? What happens if Bacoli sleeps him? What happens if Zhang sleeps? Like, pump the brakes on that. Wait till the career's over. Usyk is a great fighter without a doubt. Yeah, that's a fact. I'm currently smoking this Fury re-up. Well, I guess what's his face was talking like he's gonna have to come out of retirement if the Ukrainian lost Klitschko, but I guess that's not happening now. They still haven't released the punch stats. You meant to say, right? Yeah. And happy holiday. Yes, he won. It wasn't close. 8-4 Fury. It wasn't close. See, that to me is crazy. How can anybody say it wasn't close? Fury was clipping him. Like, he was getting clipped too in spots, but Fury was clipping him. How do you say it's not close? Like, Fury was hitting him a lot. Usyk has more damage on his face. Both sides are lumped up. Fury just has a black eye on one side. Does anyone in here still doubt Usyk's skills? Nah. I will say one thing, though, people. Listen carefully. Usyk is super impressive. Super duper impressive doing this with a 6-inch and 60-pound deficiency. That makes it like, even if Fury would have got the decision, in my mind, it's kind of like, then you start going, well, is Usyk just that good, or is Fury just not what we thought? He should have battered this little guy. Like Anthony Joshua looked stronger than Fury in there, and Usyk seemed way more respectful of Joshua's strength and his power than Fury's. And Fury's significantly bigger. Hey, man, your opinion, bro. And punch stats weren't released yet, by the way, official. Fury came in fat and didn't. Yeah, he switched it, Alberto. He was fighting on the front foot for almost half the fight. Fury finally going to give Vlad his rematch. Haha. Oh, yeah, right. I forgot that Fury beat Vlad. Fury shouldn't have put his weight on Usyk like he did Deontay. He was trying, Alberto, and he did it for some of the fight, but Usyk moves too much, so it's not as easy. I feel like so many people hate Fury that ruins their judgment. Yeah? Even in the midst of the battle, Trade Usyk never stopped moving. Yeah, Usyk got worn out. When he started trying to go toe-to-toe, when he was getting, there was 2 or 3 rounds where he was getting mopped there, and we thought it was going to be over. Then he just came back. Tyson Fury should fight AJ now. They both look twice. I meant to say Tyson Fury's volume was not there. Okay. Wrong prediction. Well, my prediction was I think Usyk's going to take it. Remember? Even though I think Fury might have won. And I said if Fury fights like a big man, he has a chance of winning. So my prediction actually came back exactly on point. The rounds that Fury fought like a big man, he was winning. He just didn't fight all of them like a big man, and Usyk won. So I actually predicted it perfectly, I feel like. Who gives a shit about weight now? Optimal heavyweight cut, 222. No, it's impressive, though. It's impressive. That's why. That's like somebody just said. That's like Tank fighting me. Not even. Tank's only 30 pounds lighter than me. This was 60. That's like me fighting Inoue. Literally. Inoue's like 5'5", right? I'm 5'11". He's 120. I'm 160. That's like me. No, not even. 60 pounds. That's like me fighting 100 pound, the minimum weight of boxing. Andy Ruiz ruined Joshua. Punch stat help tell the story. Yeah, well, the problem is some people question punch stat because, Fred, do you know what punch stat is? Do you know what it is? It's human dude with one of these things, these clickers that dudes at clubs use to count how many patrons come in a club. and this human sitting there saying that landed, that didn't land, that landed. Human error is a huge problem in punch stat numbers. So that's not even, you know what I'm saying? And that's a fact. And I know, not just this fight. Like I'm not biased with it. There's a lot of fights where like it wasn't I didn't give a shit, or I was going for one fighter, but I'm like, this guy was getting hit way more. And it's bullshit sometimes. Not always, but sometimes. Pause. Got on out. So what's the point of them? Hit that like, yeah, word up, hit it. Oh yeah. Marco versus Bam is what Usyk did, basically. And judges are human. They are. Fury fought the perfect fight the first time. No, he didn't. Moving back, if Fury would have did what he did the first time and incorporated as much in this fight, is because Usyk had way more confidence in this fight. He was coming in with way more reckless abandon. Nah, he didn't fight the perfect fight the first time. I disagree with you. He had to fight like he had to do what he did today in more spurts, leaning on him, roughing him up. You know, he had Usyk complaining, "Oh, he's raking my eye. He's hitting me in the back." You know, nah, he won't. I mean, who knows? Maybe he will. Fury carries a lot of body fat. Yeah, Fury, and I was wrong. He didn't lie to us about his weight. That's really what he weighed. I mean, he was a little lighter because he weighed in with his clothes. But what's this recent trend of dudes like Ness and the rest of the pause patrol, pause police being uptight in the ass? They're protesting. I don't fucking know, man. I know with me, it's when I fuck with him, he doesn't like it, but I don't know about pause in general. Pause is annoying to say. I wouldn't lose my mind over it, but it is like annoying when people say it all the time. Oh, I think if it was something else fighting Usyk, they would have fought. Okay. Usyk power carried up to heavyweight. No, it didn't. He hurt Fury, and that was the speed of the punch not being seen. Who else did he hurt at heavyweight? Not one person. He just boxed the shit out of him. And Joshua doesn't have the best chin. He couldn't hurt Joshua at all. Why would mauling the smaller, stronger man with a lower center of gravity be better? And why? You lean. If you've probably, I don't know if you ever fought before, Saif. I assume you haven't. No, I'm not trying to shit on you, but most people haven't. You get drained when somebody leans on you, especially heavier. It literally, it's like a video game. Your energy bar goes, it drains the shit out of you, drains you bad, takes away your endurance, your strength, everything, your wind. So that's why. They released the punch stat right after the Usyk, but percent was, it wasn't, percent was 50, Fury was 30. So Fury landed more? Oh, Usyk. Oh, so it was almost equal. Usyk's eye, well, both eyes were lumped up. So what about the other one? They said Usyk purse was 110. Yep. And Fury's was 74. He might be done. I'm going to go down a little. Usyk KO'd. Yeah, Dubois quit. And he has the balls to jump in the ring talking like, I want my injustice rectified. It's like, you quit from a jab. He literally got hit with a jab and took a voluntary knee and didn't get up until the 10 count and got up fine. And fucking started taking selfies. His power did move up. Why do you think Tyson was hesitant to get? Alberto, the punches that you don't see are the ones that usually hurt you, or the real massive ones with just blunt force trauma type power. Usyk only hurt Fury because it was the one he didn't see. He's never done that to any other heavyweight. That speaks volumes. If he was hurting every heavyweight, I'd agree with you. It's just not the case. So he just was too fast for Fury. Or some people might argue Fury's chin is shot after the Wilder fights. Or some people might argue it's always been crap. He's been down a whole bunch of times. Fight was mad close. Who'd you have, Rob? He did hurt Joshua. They rung the bell earlier to save the... Oh, he didn't hurt him. I remember that. You're biased. That was the last round, and Joshua was smiling. He was just tired. I remember that. And that's the very last round. Nah. Happy holidays. It drains your energy even more when you're huge walrus retreating on the back. That, exactly, that too. 2 reasons why Fury needed to just fight going forward. I'm glad you said that, Octane. To conserve his energy and further exponentially more quickly drain Usyk's energy. Power jabs hurt. They do. Usyk not only a top 10 heavyweight, he's the current pound for pound. Nah. This is the second fight in a row that he arguably lost. Bud never arguably lost against anybody. Although some people say Madrimov, but nah, that's not true. Tank never arguably lost against anybody, although Tank's resume, but Bud never did. Inoue never did. Benavidez never did. Bam Rodriguez never did. I look at dominance over everything else, but it's subjective. Some people might say, well, he went up from cruiserweight to heavyweight, so I look at that more. That what matters more to me. Maybe, because he's not a natural cruiserweight, so maybe it should matter. I don't give guys props that move up in weight just because they're naturally getting bigger. A dude who turns pro at 17, and then goes up 3-4 weight classes because he's just growing into his man body and his man strength. That is like, now that's normal. But somebody who's fighting clearly out of their weight class, which what Usyk's doing, okay, maybe that is an argument to be number one. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I want to see Bacoli get in there. I don't think that's going to happen. I think there's going to be a third Fury fight. And I'm not. I'd rather see Bacoli fight Usyk. Happy holidays, Nick SB. Sugar Hill, still a great trainer. Yeah. The Zone released them after every fight ever recorded, Fred. Well, find it then. The heavyweights of this era are most exciting division. No one held of this era the most exciting? Rob, come on. The 90s, the 80s, come on. Even the 50s. Jersey Joe, Rocky Marciano, Ezra Charles, those guys banging age. Even an older Joe Louis was still in the mix then. I don't know. What do you think's going to win in Feb? Which fights in February? Which one are you talking about? Triple D, man, bro, comes back. Has a hell of a year. Notice AJ's punk ass didn't. Yeah, true. Hit the like button. Listen to my man. Hearn said he wants to make AJ versus Fury now. I mean, it makes sense. That'll be possibly an easy win for Fury. You know what I mean? Huge money fight. Huge in England. Dubois versus Dubois part 2. Okay, that's not a bad one for Undisputed. And then Bacoli should get the winner. Biv from Belle Biv DeVoe. Mike Bivens? He's a fighter? Damn, speed. You want Mike Bivens to fight better Biev? Why you want Mike Bivens to fight better Biev? I'm going for better Biev, but I think Bivol's going to win. Just like today, I was going for Fury, but I thought Usyk was going to beat him. Marco, please swallow a load of soursop for the chat. Are you making soursop, baby? Are you gonna? You don't have to. Were you planning on it? Yeah. Wifey had a tough day today, so I don't know if she's gonna make it. This from the boxing scene. The Usyk outlanded Fury in 10 of 12 rounds. The combatants were only separated by more than 5 landed punches in only one single round. So that's saying that it was super close. Yeah, so that's saying it's super close. So now I don't know whose punch stats these were, who you know what I'm saying, because again, that's human error, but that's further evidence saying this shit was mad close. And the actual scorecards, all you people in here saying, oh, whoever thought Fury won is crazy. Check your eyes. We'll find you got cataracts. Your contact lens fell. Fury retire for a little bit, then maybe. One thing I'll say, the fight was close. I'll stand by that. Who won? You can go either way. Dubois better not sleep on. All right. That deserves Parker. First of all,
get the fuck out of here!
He's not fighting Parker. And by the way, you from the Bronx? Because I don't know. I forget if you've been in the room before, but if you are, welcome. Fellow New Yorkers always welcome up in this bitch. Happy holidays to the big homie Tia. Hope she has a rest after a tough day she had. Aw. This is a good dude. He's from Queens. Didn't they have an AI? Yeah, the AI had Usyk beating him by a lot, I believe. Fury had a 6'8" height advantage. God knows how much reach advantage. He only landed one significant straight. One? Nah, you're wild. Okay. Nah. You see? You had me until you said he only landed one punch. Now you're being biased. He landed a bunch of punches. I'm not saying he landed more, but he landed more than one. That's ridiculous to say. That's biased. It also said Usyk landed 50% of power punches to Fury's 38. I believe that. Most of his Fury shots were straight lefts, which are power punches. I mean, Usyk's. Most of the Fury landed a lot of jabs, so I believe that. Because you guys have to understand something. Well, all that means is a non-jab. Even though you can throw taps, but people count everything besides a jab as a power punch. Even though you could throw a little tapping hook, tapping uppercut, but they count all that as power. So it's kind of bullshit. The fight was super close. I don't have a problem with the decision going either way. There we go. Well, I'm with that. How the judge... Yeah, I don't know, man. Even the judges themselves, they had it 8-4. That's, you know. How did your wife have a tough day? I just said she had a tough day. Oh, I just said she had a tough day, Alberto. And he was responding to what I said. Okay, so do me a favor and...
Open your fucking ears, jackass. Open your fucking ears, jackass.
This fucking guy. What up, leg? Cause Mark... Yeah, I already... He doesn't listen. Legacy. Dubois fighting Joseph Parker. I didn't know that. It's official? I thought, why is Dubois begging to fight Fury then? I mean, Usyk. God, I keep confusing the two. Can we have a stream of Wrench fight Jojo together? A stream of rewatching this. We can. I just can't go live with it because they will obviously flag me. We could do it privately. Boxing and promoters going to try to pay off all AI programmers. Exactly. Peace, fam. One last fact from CompuBox. So CompuBox released it, Fred? You said they didn't. Fury threw 86 more punches than Usyk, but Usyk landed 34 more punches. Yeah, well, that accounts for the higher percentage. Come on, man, you're an accountant. You know that. That's math. Do I credit for the Usyk prediction? Judges had it. I think I had a better prediction in a way. I go, Usyk's going to win. I have a feeling now. But I think if Fury fights like a big man, he'll win. And the rounds he fought like a big man, he did win. But Usyk ended up winning. I kind of double predicted it. But yeah. I said that just now, Alberto. Just like 3 minutes before Rob commented on it. So once again, do me a big favor and
open your fucking ears, jackass.
One straight right, utilize uppercut, but you're wilding out. You're wilding out. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's restore it. I didn't see enough from Joe yet. Just found it. Oh, okay. Once Turkey uploads the fights on his channel a few weeks later, you could rewatch it. Nah, you kidding me? You don't remember the story I told you guys, Rob? I had my TikTok account, my old one, completely deleted because of Turkey or DAZN. I don't know which one it was. I was putting up DAZN content, these fights. All Riyadh fights, too. And it was my minute and a half, my minute clips at the time. After the fight was already over. My little 10 seconds tidbits of the fight here and there, and they fucking flagged me. So now they don't let you post any of their shit. I can only do stills with them. I'm going to do a video probably tonight on the fight. All stills. He didn't have the conditioning it didn't look like it. Usyk, the modern day GOAT. It was probably DAZN. Yeah, and then I think I told you guys right after that, Devin and Ryan tweeted literally the day after they deleted my account. Yo, DAZN hasn't paid me yet. What's going on? And then Devin goes, same. I'm like, oh, so they're probably struggling and they're focusing on, oh, these people reposting my content's why we're not making money. It's like, you dipshit. I put a 30-second clip on after the fact. I'm not taking people away from buying your stupid. Maybe they'll hire me though. It's like, the dudes who are like iPhone jailbreakers, iPhone, they sue them, they get them in trouble, but then they hire them. Like, but you're good. Come with me. Fights like a big man. That shit didn't work. Maybe someone smaller. So he didn't do it enough. He only fought like a big man a few rounds of the fight. I don't know, Legacy. I guess it does because I had both fights could be draws. I had both of them. So then why wouldn't it? But it was kind of boring in a weird way. Did you put credit to DAZN? It doesn't matter if you put credit to DAZN. You can't put credit. You could tag them or whatever, but no, they just don't want you using their copyright material. Usyk or Holyfield. Yeah, exactly. I mentioned to you a week ago that Fury lost something in that first bout. Fury looked great, but he just took. I remember seeing 3 rounds that he gave away. Now, based on the judges' scorecards, that wouldn't have made a difference, which is bullshit. But based on my scorecard, that would have made a huge difference. I had Fury winning by 1 round. That would have had him winning by 4. He took 3 rounds off, backpedaling. Maybe he was tired. I don't know. Moments he got dominated, mentally, physically outclassed. Even the horrible switches were slow. Yeah, those switches were bad. You're talking from southpaw to convench, right? Yeah, those were bad. Usyk attacked that body and turned Fury perfect. Fury was attacking the body too. What you mean? Both were. Trilogy for this would be wild. I think Usyk would win at this point. Nah, absolutely crazy. Fury turned Fury when he tried to lean on him. Nah, Fury was leaning on him. Matter of fact, he had Usyk complaining a few times to the ref, like for a couple of, which is what I told you guys. He needs to get dirty/crafty, legally crafty, and there's a thin line between that and dirty. I didn't even watch a fight. I wasn't really excited for it. Damn, Hoops. Thought you're a boxing fan. Thought you're a boxer. You gotta watch. Let me tell you something. You gotta watch these kind of fights if you want to continue being a fighter. You learn. That's how you learn. And you come in here and you hear me break it down. Not just me, people who know boxing, and you learn. If I would have somebody like me in my ear talking to me about all the shit that I see with strategy and with psychologically, I could have been, who knows, maybe a world champion. Who knows? But I didn't have that. So soak it in. And I'm not just saying me to be arrogant, like the other people too. Did you catch the? Yeah, he looked good. They're wiling out though. He's going to be the youngest champion ever. So within a year, he's going to be a world champion. He's not even going to get a title shot within a year. There's a long ass line. Bacoli, Zhang, Usyk, Dubois. Like Usyk versus Fury 2 put me to sleep. It was a little boring. It was slightly boring. I was excited to see who wins, but the fight, the action itself was a little boring. Which is too bad because it was a high level of boxing, but backing up because he tired. Okay, where was the educated jab to take a break? He had the jab, but then he stopped using it. How about the amazing power that? Yeah, exactly. You're right. The power wasn't there. He fought like a big man. Some of the fight, not nearly enough. And he just, yeah, you're right. He just stopped fighting for 3 to 4 rounds. Just was letting Usyk walk him down. And was dropping his hands even. Because most of the fight, he had this paced it. He was smart this time. But there was, during those 3-4 rounds, I think he might have been tired. I think that's what it was, maybe. I love this Usyk versus Tyson fight. I was excited because it didn't know. Yeah, it was exciting. It was exciting going in, and then halfway into it, you're like, okay, I think I see what's happening. It's going to be super close. You're not going to know who's going to win. But there was always that slight chance of Usyk catching Fury again, hurting him, because he was catching him cleaner. Usyk definitely caught Fury more times totally cleanly. I'll say that. But Fury caught Usyk a bunch of times, the body and through the gloves, and, Fury threw several low blows. I saw one low blow. Well, on the belt line. I saw one on the belt line, not several. Even the highlights are dry. Yeah. The fight was far from boring for the hardcore perspective. It was a master at work. Not really. He was doing the same shit. He was just throwing, you know what I mean? He was just Usyk. Why it wasn't a master at work was because it was, but Usyk was just faster, and he was able to get. He was doing the same shit. It was just landing because Fury's reflexes, his brain, the neurons didn't shoot from his brain to his fucking head or his hands fast enough to have him move out the way. That's all he was doing. He was faster. We've seen it now. It's the second fight, so that's why it's not as impressive. It's like it's the same shit. Usyk's great, but he just did the same shit. So to me, it's like, okay, he's doing the same thing. Let's see what Fury can do different, because Usyk did the same thing. Usyk out-jabbed him too. Damn. See, I don't know. I don't believe that. Oh, maybe he did, because he was landing a lot of body shots with the jab. So if you incorporate the body shots, yeah, maybe. The jab was a long guard. Yeah, he was. They call that freezing, Rob. Wait, where you put the hand out and stop on the forehead. He was freezing him a lot. Usyk is better. Usyk could only make adjustments on the fly. Dude, I mean, Usyk pound for pound looked better. Pound for pound. They looked almost, again, the fight was even, but Usyk, because he's so much smaller, pound for pound, he is a better fighter. I agree with that. Usyk was faster and kept moving. Yep. He was way faster. His feet, too. That was a big part. Fury would take a second to readjust. Then the judges' water glasses would shake like Jurassic Park. Usyk had lots of stab jabs to the body. He did. Usyk going to pick up an endorsement from Zest Soap. Clean. I like that. I might use that. Landing clean like Zest. Landing cleaner than Zest Soap. I might use that one. You'll get credit. Yeah. Well, Steph obviously doesn't like Fury, and neither does Fred, so they're bonding here. Salute, King. People say Deontay Wilder, AJ would beat the best heavyweight of all time. Yeah. It's crazy. Dude, it's only one other guy in the sport who can take a genius level in the ring. Usyk outpaced him simply by his style, but Usyk mixed it up and got the better of it most exchanges. Nah. He didn't hurt Fury at all. No, neither man hurt either man tonight. And Fury also had moments where he was leaning on him, beating him up, having Usyk, retreating. It was a very ebbs and flow. Both men. There was not one person who did it more. I disagree. Only thing I will say is Usyk's punches did land cleaner and had more of a visual, head snap and all that. That's one thing I'll say, and that matters. This shouldn't matter points-wise, but it does matter visually. When you see Fury come in and throw boom, 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 and Usyk's kind of, it's going through his guard and kind of hitting the glove, but then hitting the face first, and, that doesn't visually compute or register as high as something where Fury's hands are down and bam, his head gets popped back. It was very high level, interesting. I think Usyk just played it too safe for it to be boring. I mean, Usyk went after him, but when he went after him in the fourth round, he almost got worn out. Was getting worn out at that point. Fury made a mistake and tried to switch stances. The switching was terrible. 1, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 11. With 2 or 3 swing rounds there. I must say, 2 or 3 swings. 3 swings, maybe even 4, 3 or 4 swing rounds, I want to say. Usyk, Dubois 2. I mean, he made him quit. He made Dubois from a jab quit. The last punch landed was kind of a hard jab, and Dubois took a knee and was like, I'm good. Then the guy counts to 10, he gets up, takes a selfie, starts smiling like he was fine. He just quit. They both got hurt briefly, but I didn't see either of them get get hurt. Again, like boxing, my man, Dabrowski's, everything's subjective. What you might think is hurt is not my definition of hurt. What's next for heavyweights, or what you mean? Did you think all the rounds were close? No. I thought there was a few rounds that were clearly for both men. Yeah, I didn't think all were close. There was a few where I'm like, okay, he definitely won this round. Not many. Maybe at the most, each of them had 2 rounds where I was like, okay, Fury won this. And then, okay, no, Usyk took this one for sure. Matter of fact, yeah. Both showed excellent poker face. Usyk hurt Fury a few times early and late. Fury caught up with Usyk, excellent body. Yeah. Nah, I don't think anybody got hurt. Again. But there were some good shots landed. But hurt, no. Boxing is kind of like a trip through Hunts Point at night. Using my references now, Rob. Whatever style you like is what style you go with. Well, it's subjective. I tell people this. Every single thing in boxing is subjective except a knockout. Not a TKO, a pure KO. Your gloves and your knees can't be touching the ground after the count of 10. There's no such subjectivity to that. Everything else is subjective. Literally everything. Scoring. What's a foul? What's not a foul? What's a low blow? What warrants a good TKO? What warrants a point deduction? It's all subjective. How many times? 1 warning, 2 warnings, like what? All of it's subjective. All of it. That's why maybe Turkey will come in and set some set in stone rules that people have to follow. 2024 is coming to an end. Hopefully 25 will be a great era. Hopefully. I saw 2-3 clear few rounds. Usyk had 6 or 7 clear. Okay. Yeah, I didn't give Usyk. I gave Usyk up to 6 rounds, but there was a bunch of swing ones, so I wouldn't say clear. That's absolutely true. A KO is the only thing. It's true. Just people don't realize that. I mean, everything down to what constitutes rankings. Who's number 1? Who's number 2? Who should ref? The judging. What category? What's judging? What do judges go by? There's no judging criteria. It's all subjective. Do you give a person a 10-9 round? Does a person get the 10 round if they're hitting 1 hard punch, or does a person who hits 2 lighter punches win the round? Some people think the 1 hard punch. Some people think the 2 lighter. I mean, it's clear win for Usyk. Okay. Did he don't bring the Jesus piece? Yeah, I heard about that. He didn't let him bring his crucifix. Allahu Akbar, baby. No crucifixes with Allahu Akbar. Fury's best round was after Sugar Hill told him to push forward, I think. The judges gave him that round. Out of 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11 rounds you gave Fury, which 3 or 4 would you say were, the swing, I remember in the beginning there was swing rounds. I don't remember exactly, man. I remember there was a couple in the beginning that were swing rounds. I don't remember. No, a foul is a foul. It's not subjective. That's absolutely not true. That's absolutely not true. Usyk versus Dubois. That was subjective as fuck. See, that's so not true. Some people say belt line's okay. Some people don't. Subjective. How many points? Should points be taken away during a foul? Some refs will let you do it all fight, give you 5, 6 warnings. Some will give you only 1 warning. Some won't give you any warnings. Take it right away. Subjective. Used to be more 10-10 rounds back in the day. I think it was a draw. I'm with that. What? Who didn't let Usyk bring his Turkey al-Sheikh, man? Allahu Akbar. Come on. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Marco, I lost my first wrestling match in the first minute ended. I didn't know you wrestled. Sorry to hear. How the fuck they give it a 10-10 round in the 12th. That's wild. They did? Who did I give the 12th? I think I gave Usyk the 12th. Yeah, I gave Usyk the 12th. Yeah, I think he won convincingly in the 12th. Usyk was snapping Fury's head back and got the better of the... That's what I agree. Not the whole fight, but when he won, it was clearer. Yeah, Fury won like 3, 4, 5, and 6. 3, 4, 5. See, Steph? I gave Usyk 6. So there it is. Subjective. That's a ref not doing his job. No, the job's not defined. The job is to your discretion. That's what you don't get. It's to your discretion. And that's known fact, my man. There is no rule book or guideline. There's a couple minor things, but it's all based on to that ref's discretion. The job has to be outlined. When there's no outline, you are doing your job because you know what I'm saying? Turkey is un-American. Using Marco's Usyk versus Dubois example, what's considered below the belt, especially if the trunks are pulled to your armpits like Fury tonight is. Exactly. And not only that, but when should it be called a foul? What's a warning? What's not a warning? Like all these things come into play. There's no strict criteria on how to enforce them. This AI judging was not it. Well, it didn't count, so it doesn't really matter. Usyk, the GOAT, #1 in boxing. There's an argument for that. I can't see how you could think a man who had 2 close fights can be in front of Bud or Inoue, who blasted everybody out the water. But okay. Ref can manage the sporting. Ref can manage the sporting, huh? He beat everybody in boxing on the road and gold medals. No, that is true, though. His resume is out of control. Usyk's gold medalist. I mean, undisputed, 2 different. It's out of control. He should walk away. What up, NYC? Peace, Marco. You enjoyed the fight? I did. They should have fought more rounds. Them guys. Who'd you have winning? You got Usyk winning? Yeah, I got it right. It wasn't that lopsided. They had it 112, 118. That's 6 rounds? Like, nah. I think, right? Is that what they had it? Usyk beat a guy nearly 60 pounds heavier than him. Well, shit, Bud's trying, but in heavyweight, it's a little different because the theory is when you get that big, it doesn't matter as much. The heavier you get, you know what I'm saying? So like 60 pounds bigger at heavyweight is more like maybe what Bud's trying to do, like 30 pounds bigger at his weight, which he's trying to do. He's trying to go to Canelo, who is almost 30 pounds. I guess Canelo's like 20, 25. 8-4. I know. If he walked away, where would I rank Usyk? See, I can't answer that either because we have yet to see what Fury's going to accomplish. Let's say Usyk walks away and Fury now goes and just destroys everybody. It looks amazing or just looks like crap. Let's say Dubois ends up being the best, and then so that win ages better. Or let's say Joshua ends up, you know what I'm saying? I still would want to wait to see because we have to judge his peers. So I don't know yet. 118 and 112. Yeah, that's wild. He beat a guy with 55-pound weight advantage. I believe it was a 60-pound weight advantage. Because boxing is subjective, pound-for-pound lists are subjective, and if you look at dudes, if you think somebody who just beats bigger dudes, if that's the most important to you, then I can't argue. I don't look at that as the most important. I look at a whole bunch of things. Just my initial thoughts as I've been explaining why Usyk outclassed this guy. What initial thoughts? This is the fight I wanted to go back to 15 rounds. Yeah, I guess, but then dudes get brain damage, and imagine if Roy walked. That's what I'm saying. If Roy walked away after he beat John Ruiz.
Must have forgot.
If Roy walked away.
Y'all must have forgot.
After he beat John Ruiz.
Y'all must have forgot.
He would have been the greatest.
Y'all must have forgot. Y'all must have forgot.
I got Usyk and Bud 1A, P for P. Bud hitting Canelo. You got Usyk and Bud 1A. How do you have... Nah, Inoue's above Usyk. Inoue's also moved up mad weight classes and never had a close fight. So, whoop, there it is. I didn't watch it. I was busy in and out. I felt like I like Fury for boxing. His story is true survivor still, but Usyk is super. Okay. You should go watch it, Chief. Skills pay the bills. Both men are skilled. Usyk's more skilled. I will agree. Usyk had a big task in front of him, man. That's a big dude. Dubois jumping in the ring at the end was... Yeah, that's what I said. It's like, I want revenge for the time that I quit. I mean, you made me quit. I mean, I hit you and you... okay, then bye. It was like...
Get the fuck out of here!
Dubois is a big dude, though, man. You forget how big he is. Fucker's like tall, brolic. His first time with Donaire went the distance, orbital bone got fractured. He still didn't almost lose to anybody, is the point. Usyk's gym, there's a poster that reads, if size mattered, an elephant would be king of the jungle line. That's pretty cool. Inoue doesn't have the competitive that Bud Usyk has. How do you know? Oh, he doesn't have the competition. That's not his fault. That doesn't matter. That is not his fault. That's not his fault. And one can argue he does have the competition. They're just not as known because lighter weight classes never get that much shine because they don't have as many knockouts. But their skill levels are just as good. I had Usyk winning 8-4 both fights. This had many close rounds. There you go, Smoking Joe. Or Smoking Jay. Dubois will lose to Parker. Usyk will beat Parker, then retire. Huh. Okay. I seen a post that said Usyk won over 100 million. Yeah, he got 114 million, I believe. Respect to Inoue, but he has no experience going to someone's backyard and taking their elite level talent. What the fuck's that have to do with him still knocking everybody out, winning weight classes, titles in like 3 weight classes, never having a close fight? Like a fight, an arguably fight that he arguably lost. Like, what's that have to do with any of that? Nothing. Inoue just make him look like nobody.
Y'all must have forgot.
Which is a line coined by the one and only.
Y'all must have forgot.
Yo, Tone, you in here? Probably not. Who do you think won? If he's in here, speak. Yeah, 114, and Fury made 74 million, some shit like that. I had Fury winning 7-5 or a draw. I don't think Fury lost though. Just like Bud. Yeah, man, it's Bud and Inoue, 1 and 2. 3. I have Tank, although I know that's a little controversial. Then I got Benavidez and I got Bam. Those are my top 5. Now, honorable mentions, of course, Usyk and Canelo. And I'm okay with you putting Usyk or Canelo in the top 5. So, you know, it's all interchangeable. That's criteria based, but they all deserve it. All those 7 deserve to be in the top 5. Just hell nah. Triple D has been on a tear lately, and Parker's. I'm with you. I think Triple Daniel, right? He's a Triple D. I think Dubois wins too. Parker can't fuck with him. 7-5. We will see. Inoue been down in fights and his face broken by an elder. So the fact that he had a flash knockdown and that he got hurt, what's that have to do with him not having one arguably close fight? And knocking out everybody in fashion we've never seen almost at that weight class, and never losing, and winning numerous titles in numerous weight divisions. See, you, my friend, are being biased or stubborn. One of the two. Or both. Did you say Tank? I did. I know people don't agree with me, but I do. I think he's there. The only thing Tank doesn't check fully, and he checks it a little from my criteria for pound, is his resume, his accomplishment. Obviously, his opponent level is not super high. But if you think about it, nobody at 140-35, none of them have fought each other. That's the one thing. So I'm okay with people saying Tank doesn't belong there because, I get that. Usyk's 7-5. Well, let's see what what's my poll say here. Almost at 100 votes, and we have 67% of you believe Usyk won. Fury winning is the smallest at 15%, and the draw. Okay, so the overwhelming majority believe Usyk won. Hey, man, I take that in consideration. You're funny, Marco. Fury winning. Hell nah. Fury winning. Why are you saying that now? I've been telling you that I thought Fury won for the past hour. You're acting like I just said it. Weird. How'd you have it? 7-5 Fury or 6-6 a draw? I like your top 5. Thank you. What pound-for-pound fighter has Inoue or Tank fought? Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. Do you understand that fighters have no control over who is active in their weight classes at the time of their life? You understand that, right? Nobody's criteria is you have to beat pound-for-pound fighters to be a pound-for-pound fighter. Sometimes there's just none there. I only gave Fury rounds 3, 5, and 9. Damn. Tank, the last real champion he fought was 10 years ago. No, I'm not every time you say it. No, I'm not every time you say it. I'm laughing. The Rumford Bull winning was a real robbery of the night. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. That young guy looked good though. The Australian. Wait, is he Australian or is he British? 19-year-old kid. He looks like he's black, or he looks like he could be fucking Puerto Rican, but I think he's half black or whatever. He had like a blowout. Short but heavyweight. Southpaw. Knocked some dude out silly in one round. Tuama, him. He looked good. But they're wiling out talking about he might beat Mike Tyson's Guinness record as the youngest heavyweight champion ever, because he's 19. He's not going to get a title shot within a year. There's a line out the door like it's China Club to get in line to fight for the title. Come on. Fisher against Allen. Homie Franklin gave him 3 rounds. Damn. Yeah, that's crazy. Tuama has until April 5th of next year to get that record. That's not happening. Frank Warren promotes it to Tuama Dubois. Oh. Thank you, Jump Table Tube. 1 second, guys. My bad. Had to drain the lizard. No more boxing until next year now. Word. But Dubois has the Parker fight. That fight's signed? February 22nd? Usyk, are you serious? Huh? What's up, Steph? Eon, what up? 7-5. So, Eon, you don't think, and I know you were the biggest, you don't think there's an argument for one of those rounds being swing rounds and it being a draw? Tell the truth. You got your victory. You were quote unquote right. So now maybe you could be honest. You don't think that there's an argument for one of those rounds being swing and it being a draw? Talk to me. Don't front. Kenneth Perry, what up? Usyk retires, where you rank him? I just talked about this, Kenneth. I can't get into that yet because I want to see how his contemporaries, how his peers, how their careers turn out, because that makes the difference. Being like, if Dubois ends up being the most dominant heavyweight, then that ages Usyk's win over Dubois way better, and it makes Dubois' stock rise. You get what I'm saying? So I can't really answer that yet. Yeah, I said it earlier. Okay, see? And Eon was going for fucking Usyk heavy. See that, Steph? Punk? I thought it was, but I guess it could change. Old head already forgetting. Yeah, I remember you said it now. Fight Sports Talk, what up? Usyk clearly beat Fury tonight and is the best fighter of this era, including all weight classes. Damn, you guys are wilding out. I think he barely won both fights, or he could have lost them. So, yeah, he's a lot smaller, so that's impressive. But come on, best fighter of this era? Did Inoue or Bud or Benavidez, for that matter, have any fights that they could have arguably lost twice? So, Bro got washed. Fight was close. I'm going to rewatch it. I noticed Allen kept holding Fisher. I didn't see that fight. I don't know what the fuck you guys talking about. Was in there all sloppy. And I had some people having it 9. I know. Crazy. Crazy. What the heck is everyone saying? Usyk may have won by 5 rounds. The last one was close. He won handily. I don't agree. But that's your opinion. I could see 8-4 though. Marco, look at Steph Brown's profile pic. When next he comments, doesn't have a retro. Oh, I've been said that. Steph Brown has the most prestigious mustache in all of boxing, pugilist purism. I think the 9-3 scores are Tyson haters. I agree. I had a 7-5 Usyk, hoping they would draw it up. I thought it was going to be a draw. Or I thought that they might make Fury win. This way, third fight has to happen. This kind of just erased the third fight, even though it was super close. Now you kind of see that this is what's going to happen. Usyk was landing more body shots. Usyk was throwing more body shots. Usyk resume is clearly better than Crawford, Inoue, and Canelo. Wait. Usyk's resume is better than Canelo?
Get the fuck out of here!
Better than Canelo.
You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you?
Usyk, who is only beaten no huge names at cruiserweight. Tony Bellew, maybe? And then he beats Anthony Joshua and Fury and is...
You must be out of your goddamn mind!
This guy's wilding out. 10-2 Fury, easy, not close. Damn. Okay, that's a little extreme. That's what you said about Bud. Anyway, Canelo, everyone's the greatest. That's what you all said about. And stop acting like Usyk, my boy. Nah, that's your boy. You want him to win. Don't front. I don't know if you were still hosting debates, but I strongly believe Usyk's resume is the best of this era. Well, I know that. And I strongly believe you have a glass pipe filled with little crack rocks. And you just lit that pipe before you wrote this message.
You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you?
Honestly, might be my... Hit the likes. AJ, who doesn't like Fury, had it 5-5 before the championship rounds. Yeah, well, AJ was gonna... I'm saying this out of respect. I would love to debate this on your channel. I know you're not being disrespectful. I get it. I predict Shakur will be on the ground by Kid Austin. Oh man, that'd be something. I don't think that's going to happen, but that would be something. To be fair, he beat Brettis in every cruiser. Yeah, he was going wild. Cigar Man, not extreme. Back foot, nothing shots versus front foot, almost nothing shots. Look, I was going for Fury, but I got it a draw or Fury by 1 round. The 8-2 is, well, 8-2. That's only 10. You said 8-2, didn't you? 10-2. My bad. Yeah, that's crazy. Blind Faith, what up? Alberto Shock. Shakur will stop Austin. I don't know if he'll stop him now, but I think he'll beat him. How about Big Bang Zhang Usyk? Usyk will dance circles around Big Bang Zhang. You skipped my last comment. B. What'd you say? I got a lot coming in at me, Steph. Something about your mustache? Send it again. Like, I can't. Okay. Hey, man. That's your opinion. Bet on it. If Shakur loses, you got it. You gotta go up. You gotta cam up. Clarissa had it 8-4 for Fury. Damn. Okay. Oh, I thought you meant Clarissa Shields. Yeah, I know. She was in the chat with us. Bro, I will hop on camera now, but bet. Reading my last comment, please, about resume. Comment about resume. Anthony Joshua and Fury clears anyone on Bud's resume, and definitely Inouye's resume. Canelo Buzz. Anthony Joshua and Fury clears anyone on Bud. Oh, I don't get what you're saying. You're saying Anthony Joshua and Fury are better than anybody on Bud's resume? I don't know about that. Smoking Joe. Usyk's jab and left hands of the body outweighed. Yeah. Word. Janabek versus Hamzat. Hazmat. Janabek. I don't know, man. Who knows? Who knows, people? That was a good fight, though. Exciting fight. Pins and needles type shit. Spider Rico. Ho! You got Fury, Spider Rico? I had Fury too, but it was close. Rico got Fury. The Rico man can. I can see 8-4, so many rounds close. I gave close rounds to Fury. He did more damage in the rounds. Usyk got shook 3 times. Fury got shook once. I don't think either of them got shook. Some clean shots landed, but Dubois probably, or Piccoli. Salute, salute, salute. I'm about to go tend to some midget cheeks. Ew. Night night. How did Fury win when he barely landed clean, damaging punches? Okay. They both barely landed. Well, Fury landed less. I said this before you came in the room. Fury's punches definitely weren't snapping the head back like Usyk's were. That's true. Visually, Usyk's looked better, but both dudes were landing, Fury too slow. That's true. That's true too. Usyk resume definitely better than Crawford and Canelo. Crawford is Usyk's better. Resume is better than Canelo and Crawford. Oh, not better. Okay, my bad. I thought Hoops was like bugging out. Keeper Marco Fury didn't hurt Usyk this fight. No, he didn't hurt him. I'm not saying he did. Word up. Usyk whooped him in the first. Oh, he whooped him the first one now? He's getting his ass whooped until he fucking landed a shot in the 9th round that changed everything. Nah, I disagree. Spider Rico. Does Spider Rico say fine? Yeah, Spider Rico's wild. Fury was rocked at least 3 times. Wasn't rocked at all. He got his head snapped back, but he wasn't rocked. Why don't SB call everyone champ? Everybody calls people champ. Yo, Marco, pause, no Diddy, the homophobe voice. Word. Spence is the only superstar on Bud's resume. Fury aged since last Friday by a lot. Yeah, true. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm looking forward to the Bivol fight and all the dope fights on that undercard. I agree, bud. Resume hella suspect. It's not suspect. You kidding? Khan. The other dude. What the fuck's the other dude? Other British dude's name? Kelbrook. Spence. Porter. Come on. And many more. Spider Rico says, I like tall, skinny white girls the most. Okay. That first fight, Usyk battered Fury's nose multiple times before the 9th round. Yeah, he made his, he fucked, he was hitting him. But Fury was winning more convincingly in that fight until he got caught. So that's the difference. Fury was winning more convincingly up to the 9th. And then Usyk won more convincingly after the 9th. In this fight, it was more of kind of an even. They were both stayed at the same kind of level. Neither of them had a convincing spurt in the fight like they both did in the first one. This undercard was boring. Yeah, except that young kid at Tuama. Khan was clearly KO'd by Canelo, but doesn't matter. Bud has a great resume. Great, and Canelo is the best resume in boxing, by far. I just want to see Bivol Usyk at light heavy. He's not going down to light heavy. Porter was okay. Now you guys are just going to discredit all the fighters he fought. Fury only won 3 clear rounds in the first. What? Usyk clearly won 8 rounds. Oh, I disagree, but okay. Spence was not the same after car crash. Maybe. Your boy Fury lost. How do you feel? I thought Fury won. So, but I'm okay with the draw too. So the bragging doesn't really hold. And by the way, SM, don't you remember what I said? I said I think Usyk's going to win. Remember I said that? I said because Fury's going to be on the back foot. He's not going to be a big man, and I was right. Fury went on the front foot a little bit at least, but nope. So I actually called it. So I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. But I think Tyson Fury still has a case for winning this fight. Tyson Fury still arguably won both fights. And I think he has more of a case to win this fight than he did the first one. So there it is. Spider Rico says, I'm going to improve Spider Rico. I had Usyk 7 rounds to 5, though he won clearer than last time. Wow. I thought this fight was closer than the last one. I thought this fight was closer. Even though I thought the last fight was super close, just because of the dominant nature of what Usyk did to Fury those last 3-4 rounds, this fight might have been closer. But hey, what are you gonna do? Fury can't handle Usyk's constant pressure, mental pressure. You might have a point there. You might have a point there. Oh my God, no, Fury lost that decisively, and he is fading fast. I think that was the face plant after the bar. Okay. AI scoring somehow at Usyk winning 10. Yeah, that's just out of control. But some of you people here had Usyk winning almost 10. Like, I don't get. This is one of those rare fights. What I'm saying, where who you're going for, because all of us go for somebody. Usually, all of us go for somebody, even if it's just a little. Almost all, right? This is one of those fights that were so close, but it's one of those rare fights. I haven't seen a fight like this where people are so drastically, like, I get where people like, I thought he won, but it's close. Usually here, but it's close. Here, you're not hearing, but it's close. A lot of times you're hearing, ridiculous. Why is this even a conversation? It was a masterclass. Like, what? I don't know why. I definitely am not delusional thinking this was a huge ass whooping on either side, because it wasn't. Tyson Fury, greatest ring walk ever in history. I wasn't into it. I liked the Biggie song, but the Mariah Carey Christmas song was fucking. Actually, you know what? You're an abstract guy, Rico, so I get why you like that. I liked it too, actually, when I think about it. It was different. But when you're sitting there singing the Mariah Carey song, like with mad passion, all I want for Christmas, I was like, nah, that's not some shit you get all passionate with. What was the like a bird bath, not a complete wash? Right, bird bath. Good one. Marco, does a thick beard help absorb? Yes, but probably not enough where it makes a difference. There's probably a slight absorption. It's just that's physics. It has to be, but nothing that probably makes a difference. Bivol and Arthur was close. This was close. Steph, a lot of people don't agree with you. So, it is what it is. Agreed. It's like Leonard Hagler. Leonard Hagler? Oh, yeah, you're kind of right. Yeah, you're kind of right. But I think most people thought that was close. I don't think most people were like, Hagler beat the shit out of him. Like, 10-2. I've never heard anybody say Leonard Hagler was 10-2 in either direction. Fury is king troll. Word. Nah, Fury got his ass whipped. Okay. I disagree, but okay. Tyson Fury made the show in the boxing match. It's a shame he lost. I agree. It was around 5:36 p.m. Eastern. It started, the main event. That's kind of a good point. You can say this was 7-5 for Usyk, but Fury did not do enough to win. See, I don't argue that fully. You might have a point there. I just didn't see giving Fury several rounds, maybe a draw. That's what I'm saying. I'm okay with a draw. The Haney Lomachenko fight was extremely close. Yes. This was not that. I disagree. I think it was close. Marco, Fury gonna win the first fight. Usyk wins. Marco, Fury gonna win the rematch. Usyk wins. Marco, Fury wins. I don't really remember you, Twigs. I don't think you've ever been in my room before, but you're wrong. Because if you would have come in my room more, you would have seen. I actually said the past 2 or 3 days, I've been saying I think Usyk's going to win this. I said the only way Fury might win is if he fights like on the front foot, but I think he's going to try and box too much and he's going to lose. So you're kind of wrong with that. And you're wrong about the trilogy. The only thing you got me right is I thought Fury would win the first fight, but this one I thought he would lose, especially if he fought the way he fought. And the trilogy, I think Usyk will probably beat him again. Fury has been one of the greatest con artists of all time. See, you're biased. See? You just showed your true colors. Literally, look at that. You kept it all boxing, but then the real shit spilled out. The bias. And maybe you're right, but that just shows a clear bias. Because saying this wasn't close to me is crazy. Yeah, I'm changing my opinion. It was more competitive than close. Still have 7-5 though. Rewatch. Who can beat Usyk at heavyweight? Piccoli, maybe? Maybe Dubois? I mean, I don't think so because Dubois got fucked up. Piccoli, maybe? Besides Piccoli, I don't know who else. Nobody. Those middle rounds, who said back to back to back, it's hard to argue against that. I don't know what you're talking about. You're talking about when Fury took him back to back to back? This thing is very chill out fight talk. What do you say? Fucking Tyson Fury winning. LOL. He was better the first go. I don't see it that way. Actually, he was better up until he wasn't. He was more dominant until he got hit and then just basically was just getting walked down the whole fight. Yeah, I don't want to see a trilogy. You're right, but Piccoli is a way harder puncher. Fury doesn't seem to have that one punch knock. But we could also be dealing with Usyk that might just have a dope chin. Now, his body is definitely a little suspect, but he might just have a dope chin. So is it that Usyk has a dope chin, or is it that the dudes he fought just weren't? I mean, Joshua hits hard, but Joshua wasn't even throwing hard shots. The rematch, he was trying to box. Usyk might just have a dope chin. The more I think about it, which would make Bukoli's chances even less. But Bukoli's a big fucking guy. Well, they asked me who might. I said Bukoli might. I'm not saying he will. Who else? It's definitely not Jared Anderson. Steph had it. Would you have it? 8-4? Something like that. Fury can only win in the UK or in Saudi. Usyk should retire. I agree with that, but he won't. Zooted, what's up? Who'd you have winning the fight? He is. My blonde girl wants me to turn off Marco, but I said no. Tell your blonde girl that's fucked up as a fellow white person to be racist and turn me off just because I'm white. You tell your blonde girl that she is certified.
Oh, that's racist.
Bukoli got nasty uppercuts though, and Usyk. Yep, Bukoli hits really hard. That's always going to be a fun. You say who could? I'm always going to say the person with jaw-crushing power is the one who, quote, could. Will he? I don't know. I got to see more of Bukoli. One thing I like about Bukoli, he's a little too big. You know what I'm saying? So he is slow, and he might. I question his commitment when you can't just lose those extra 20, 30 pounds to get ripped. And you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Even if it doesn't affect his wind and his stamina, just shows a commitment or a discipline issue, possibly. I had Fury winning. Me too, Zooted. Me too. But it could have been a draw, in my opinion. Bushmaster. What kind of bush we talking about, yo, pervert? Fury should have watched Ward Kovalev 2 and committed to the body. Agreed. But he didn't want to get too close because the problem is the second he throws, clip. And when he throws low, his hand's going low. And this is open. And we saw it. Clip. So I think that was what his problem was. The speed, the counterpunching speed was keeping him shook. Like Mob Deep had him shook. I don't score fights looking for science and adjustments in live action. It's nuts, man. They aged right in front of us on your live. You think they both aged? You act like Usyk on a Kale Wilder, Alberto. Tutti fruity. Tutti fruity. Jared is whack. Yeah, I know. He could. Shots you don't see. Skill-wise. I'm not mad at 4. Marco, join Two-Tone and Nest tomorrow. Crow show. It's not a crow show when it was a fucking close fight. To me, it's not a crow show. I would only, and again, I said Usyk was going to win. Those of you who follow me all the time know that. But I only will do the eat the crow thing if it's a clear victory for one fighter. And I clearly said that fighter's going to lose. I actually said Usyk's going to win. So I was going for him to lose. Usyk's resume at heavyweight is elite. Joshua twice, Fury twice, and Dubois. Yeah, and Tony Bellew, and he actually gave Michael Hunter his only loss at heavyweight. You're going to get cooked tomorrow? I'm not going to get cooked. Get cooked for what? Ness might get cooked. He was big on Fury. Maybe 10-2 now that I think about it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ. This guy got this dope mustache and he just says the craziest shit. Usyk should either retire or fight last time with Dubois Parker winner. He's going to keep going, I'm telling you. There's something wrong with these fucking guys. None of them want to retire. Wilder's going. Fury, I'm telling you, they're going to fight. They're going to fuck their legacy up. I hope Usyk is smart enough to know when he's done. He looked great today. So, he doesn't look like he's near done, but maybe walk away on top. You just made 114 milli. 114 shells. You're good. Walk away. There's nothing left for him to do. Nothing. Literally nothing. Literally nothing. He beat everybody except Wilder, who is dead in the water, basically. I hate saying that, but it's true. They should keep AI judging. Never. Better be going to. He's turning 40. Yeah. Definitely not a 10-2 LOL, but Usyk beat that guy. And on next, Steph will be like, I think I had it 13-0. Like 13. He's like, I just gave him an extra round because he's so dope. Like, wait, what? You can't do that. I see Usyk getting the belt from Dubois and then defending it twice and retiring. He already won undisputed. Why even do that? Why even risk that? I would walk away. I wish Roy would have listened. If Roy would have listened, he would have been, without doubt, top 3 greatest of all time.
Y'all must have forgot.
He didn't. No, I don't. I do not. Usyk supporting the soldiers in Ukraine. He ain't gonna. Exactly. Why does he even need to defend it twice? That's what I'm saying. He beat everyone. Yeah, 114 million. And Fury got like 75 million. Dubois deserves a rematch. Why? Because he quit? Because he got beaten down to quitting? Yeah, he landed one good body shot, which was should have been ruled a legal knockdown, legal body shot. But then he quit. I'll take Harold Lettleman's ghost. That's good, Mo. That's good. That's funny. Nah, he's about smart. Oh, man. If you think about it, Lomo is supposed to be what Usyk is right now. Yeah. That's a good point. Forgot Dubois exposed Usyk. He exposed his body, the weakness he has to the body. I agree with that, but he didn't expose him as a fighter. But he exposed that, but nobody's been capitalizing on that. Nobody. Fury tried, didn't really. I remember it being an onslaught and a TKO stoppage. Nah, he hit him. The last punch he connected with Usyk was a jab. And Dubois took a knee. Was kind of like what Ryan and Tank was looking at the ref, totally clear, kind of waiting, and then kind of did one of these like, nah, I'm good. I'm not. I say defend it twice because it's still. Yeah, we want to see him keep fighting, but I want to see Zhang versus Usyk. Zhang will get, Usyk will spin around him like the Tasmanian devil. All in the while, just pop, 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 pop. Pop, 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 pop. Loma got cooked by Tio and lost a close one. Zhang already lost to Parker, though. Yeah, sure did. Yeah, he is. And he doesn't throw punches anymore. Zhang's punch output has dropped dramatically. Watching Zhang is guaranteed,
Boring.
Usyk will trash Zhang. And I like Zhang, but he gasses. Yep. Absolutely. He's, as Chris Cross once said, wiggity, 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 whack. Parker been whooping ass lately, honestly. He fought Wilder, who doesn't throw any more punches, as we saw in the fight with Zhang. And he fought Zhang, who didn't throw any punches. So when he's, in essence, essentially fighting a moving heavy bag, yeah, he's going to look great. Take all the other fights he had before that. Look at those where the dudes were actually fighting back. Joe Joyce beat him. Joe Joyce is like a Yeti with boxing gloves on his hands. Usyk is undeniably a generational talent. Top 5. Ever? Or you say now? Parker barely got through Zhang. That's true. What's up, Ak? Busy? Arthur, what's up? Usyk came along, had a good time. He beats most of these guys. I don't know about a good time. He's just a good fighter. But yeah. Wild. All right, people. It is late. I think I'm going to bounce. Now, what did Lennox say? Tell me real quick, Ian. I didn't see it. What did he say? What that motherfucker say? Joyce is literally walk. I mean, he could punch, but just slow. Not in my opinion, no. But I don't think you could argue him being above Butter anyway. But there's an argument for him to be 3. What do you say, though? Nothing? I'll look it up. How you been, Marlo? Who's Marlo? Who the fuck is Marlo? I know. Common typo. I'm good. How you been? Hi, peeps. I'm out. Long night. I just went back and saw what you're saying with Triple D. Oh, yeah. What did I say about Triple D? I don't even know what he said. He says something along the lines that Usyk will have done good in Lennox's era, and him versus Lennox would have been a great. Oh, yeah? But he said he would win. Mario. It's all good. That autocorrect be doing it. All right, peoples. I am out. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. And I got Bivol in the rematch, even though I'm rooting for better BF. Peace.